Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Mod Addict with you guys, and today I'm gonna be showcasing one of my favorite mods for Total War games. It's basically called the Radious mod. I use this mod for all Total War games that's available for. And as you guys can see, he released this mod not too long ago for Warhammer 3. And as you can see, what this mod does is just adds more units to 3 factions so far. One is Kislev, Cathay, and Ogre Kingdoms. So I'm gonna show you guys all these units today. You're gonna see their stats, how they look in the game, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely worth downloading for if you want to expand your unit roster for those 3 factions. I'm not sure if they're gonna do more units for the Chaos factions, but I guess we'll find out in future. But as for now, we have these units, which I'm gonna show to you guys in a second. So I'm gonna start with the Qatari roster. As you guys can see, so far I have all the new infantry units that's been added with the mod, and we're gonna start with the peasant swordsman. Tier 1 unit, another variant for the peasants of Cathay. They only have the spare version for their Tier 1 infantry, and that's the sword version. It's better to deal with the enemy infantry. Another one is the Fearless Wall, Tier 2 unit, really good stats to hold the line. Also their armor piercing, which is really good against armored enemy infantry. That's the Fearless Wall Halberds version to deal with large units. Jade Warriors with spares. Vanilla version only had the sword and halberds version. Imperial Road Watch, totally new unit that the Radious team created. They have 2 versions. This is the sword version, and this is the spare version. So more units to deal with either infantry or large units. That's another unit that's been added by the Radious mod. It's called JHC Dragons with maces. As you can see, they have also a unique look to them. That's a Tier 3 unit, and that's the only unit that uses maces for Cathay. That's the JHC Dragons with spears. Really good stats for a Tier 3 unit. Another unit to deal with the enemy large units. That's a Celestial Dragon Guard with swords. As I remember, the vanilla version only have a halberds version, so the Radius mod definitely adds more variety for your units to deal with enemy infantry much better. That's also a unique new unit that's been added with the mod. It's called Terracotta Automatons. That looks like that's another unit to hold the lines. This is the Sworn Gatekeepers with halberds. Really cool looking unit. Tier 3, obviously they're anti-large. And the cooler the look, the better the stats. That's the Sworn Gatekeepers with great swords. Looks like a great damage dealer unit. Also they look amazing like samurais. That's the Frontier Guards with spears. As you guys can see, this unit has an amazing stats. This is the anti-large version, and this is the anti-infantry version with swords. As for now, that's all the new infantry units for Cathay that's been added with the mod. Let's go and take a look at the archer units. Here we are to see the missile units for the Grand Cathay that's been added with the Radius mod. So we're gonna continue with the Fearless Wall with bows. It's a Tier 2 archer unit. Next one is the Imperial Road Watch with rifles, another rifle unit for Grand Cathay. As you can see, they also have a decent melee stat, so if they need to be engaged in a melee, they can hold their ground. Next one is the JHC Dragons with fire crossbows. So their ammunition deals fire damage. Also, because it's crossbows armor piercing. There's also another variant of this unit, is JHC Dragons with repeating crossbows. This is a very fast firing crossbows. As you can see, they have a higher ammunition, less missile strength, but it's compensated with a higher rate of fire. Next one is the Frontier Guard with rifles. That's the best rifle units that the Grand Cathay can get with this mod. A very cool looking unit, also with rifles, and really decent in the melee. Next one is the Frontier Guard with bows, so another variant of Frontier Guard, but which uses bows, and they also have anti-large ammunition. It's really good taking down the huge monsters like giants or dragons if you're gonna face against one. And whenever their ammunition is gonna end, you can send them to fight in melee, which they're gonna do good. As you can see, their stats are amazing. Next one is the Onyx Dragons. That's the best missile infantry unit that you can hire for the Grand Cathay, just with this mod. They also have a variant on mounted horses. So this one is called Mounted Onyx Dragons. So basically the same Onyx Dragons, but faster and still deadly. And the last unit for Grand Cathay is Golden Lancers. That's the only shock cavalry unit that's been added for Grand Cathay with this mod. So that was the updated unit roster for Grand Cathay. 22 extra units were added to their roster just for a better variety of units to use. As you can see, the Radious team added the new unit cards, not only for their new units but also for the vanilla versions too. And this is my number one priority for the mod list. Basically, I'm just gonna prioritize the Radious mods except anything else. And if the other mods doesn't work with Radious, I'm just gonna choose Radious. So if you guys like the unit roster for Cathay, please subscribe to this mod. It has 3 parts to it, so part 1, 2 and 3, in order for the mod to work. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. The next video I'm gonna be making about the Ogre Kingdoms and then Kislev. So please wait for those videos if you're really interested in the mods for Total War Warhammer 3 and any other Total War games. I will be making those videos as fast as possible. We'll try to prioritize making them whenever I have free time. And this was the mod addict with you guys. Hope you guys have a good day.